Hello and welcome to my channel. I did a video the other day, but my volume is messing up on my iPad, so it was like really quiet and in and out, so I'm going to try to talk loudly. So we're widening the coop, my husband is, and I wanted to go over the things that I went, and I'll probably have to redo that video and delete it, and I'm trying to make sure I cover everything that I covered in that video. So hopefully I do. I made a nice little list. Anyway, it's been 2 days since we got our first brown egg. And today we got 2 brown eggs. And the Easter egger, she usually lays later in the day. Now you can see where my husband's widening it. He's using pallets. He's using the old door that we had on like a PVC type thing where we had the PVC types in a curve and we had the fencing around it. And we had a tarp over it, but that was not safe to keep the critters out because you can see where we live, we have trees in our yard and we have a lot of critters. So, neighborhood dogs, deer all the time, different kinds of critters, but that didn't work to keep the critters out at all, not even for 1 day. So we had to put wood around the bottom of it. If you hear loud noise, the neighbors have a cow. So, and I'm going to show you some of the different things. So anyway, 2 days ago we got our first brown egg, and that chicken was not very happy that we took that brown egg because, you know, I guess it was her first egg and she thought it was special. And we thought it was special too because we had pancakes and eggs for breakfast. Like I made pancakes and then I fried an egg for each of us to put on the pancakes because we had, you know, an egg from the day before and 2 eggs that day, so there were 3 of us. And let me show you some more. And you see that light brown chicken right there? That is an Isa brown. And if you can see around her face from here, she's not ready to lay eggs because on the top you can't really see a comb or the wattles underneath. So here, I'm going to walk over so I can get over there to show you. It's raining today, so and I hope you can hear me. This is our new water barrel for the chickens that my husband hooked up. I found it on Facebook for $15, and he got a metal table from work to put underneath it, and he put 2 concrete blocks underneath it, and he hooked up the old plumbing thing to it, except for this spigot thing that he added, and it runs right in there. And let's see if we can't go in there with the chickens. Okay. Let me close my little Dutch door. It's quite a big Dutch door. So you can see that's an Isa brown. This is a Rhode Island red. We got them all from Tractor Supply. We bought the Isa browns and the Rhode Island reds May 29th. And if you look around their faces, you can tell more if you think they're going to lay eggs soon or not. And see, I think that one might be laying eggs. And we got all of them except for the Easter eggers on May 29th. See, around their faces. And the Easter eggers, which are running under there, and you've seen them on other videos, they're doing pretty good. Like 1 or 2 of them are laying eggs, and they're underneath there, hiding from me. We didn't get those till June 8th. We got those 10 days after the other ones. There's an Easter egger right there. And you can see that she's ready. She's already been laying eggs. You can tell by the wattle and the comb around her face. So, and that's an Isa brown, and this is a Rhode Island red, so that you can see. We got them from Tractor Supply. And 1 or 2 of the Rhode Island reds are now laying eggs, but they are 24 weeks and 2 days old. So, see how you can see the comb and her wattle around her face? So that's how you can tell. Look at that one. Yeah, she looks like she's laying eggs, right? And the Easter egger, she'll lay an egg for us today, but it's usually later on in the day. I don't know why. She doesn't usually lay an egg till around, I'd say around 11 or 12 o'clock. Whereas the other two already laid an egg. And you can see my husband capped off the water. We used to have a red tub out there by that section that he created for new laying boxes. It's not there anymore. Instead, he ran it to the little things for them to peck out. They usually all drink out of this one. And it goes underneath, it goes right here, and it goes underneath this. This is a little door that he'll open up when he gets done widening this to move them to the other side and clean this out. And this goes right underneath. Here, I'll see if I can't kick it up a little bit. The chickens unburied it some. And I don't know if I can, there it is. See, you can see it goes right there. And then it goes out to the barrel. And then it goes around to the other side, and I'll show you the other side. And I don't know if you can see the boards on the ground underneath the pallets. And the screen's torn off a little bit because we had taken in a stray dog, and we had her in here for a little bit instead of chickens. And she had babies. We took her in the house to have the babies. But we had to put the puppies out here because I'm allergic to dogs. So, and I'm trying to make sure I cover everything I covered in the other video. And I'm hoping I'm talking loud enough so I don't have to do it again. But I feel like I got quiet for a while there. So I don't know if you can hear me. I got my paper all messed up. So, yeah. And this is the plug running to the heat lamp that we have in the chicken coop and where the nesting box is. This is the door that he recycled. So it's kind of short, and I have to step up over the landscape timber and the board he's got here, and then duck down to get in here to show you the PVC that he's ran on this side for when he widens it. So, and then you can see the landscape timber here because this one's a little bit lighter, so it's easier to see. And I wanted to mention that. And hopefully they come up here so you can see that we have this ledge from the PVC. So you can see that they can jump up and almost fly and easily get over a fence. If you just have them in a fenced-in yard, they'll get right over it. So, and so this is our new watering system so that it goes on both sides. And now I can fill it up in the front because it used to be right in here. And those are the new laying boxes he added, but you can see he used recycled lumber. So, and I want you to know that the age of the chickens, it's okay that they're not laying eggs, even though these are 24 weeks old. 24 weeks and 2 days, I believe. And I also wanted to mention that, you know, during the winter and summer, a lot of times we will take Walmart tubs and put them in the yard and fill them full of water so that if there's deer or stray dogs or any animals out, they can have water. And sometimes we cut a hole in the side of the Walmart tub and we throw like some hay in there and put the lid back on, so if there's a stray animal, it can go in there to stay warm. So I know some people don't care about stray animals, but some people do, and I thought I should mention that. So hopefully I've mentioned everything I mentioned in the other video. I don't know if I covered everything or not. And those are the laying boxes on both sides. I just lift that little piece of a board out. It's like our little latch system, and open it up, and that's where the eggs are. See? And there's one of my chickens. And you can tell she's not quite ready to be laying eggs yet. So, and we have a trash can that we have for the feeder, and it's got 3-inch CPVC so that they can eat the food out of there. And that way, if we wanted to leave for a week or two, we could go and have somebody that could come outside to collect the eggs. They don't even have to go in there. And the chickens would be fine because they have food enough to last them for a long time, and the water will last them for a long time. And we do We do put apple cider vinegar in the water every now and then for them. And like you can see the plug that runs for their heat lamp in there. So those are our little chickens. And I did hear somebody mention the other day on a YouTube video how they're using diatomaceous earth and throwing it on the ground for the chickens to kill bugs and things like that. But you don't want to be breathing diatomaceous earth. You don't want your chickens breathing diatomaceous earth. That is not something good for the chickens to be breathing. It is not something good for you to be breathing. So where they're saying that's something necessary and needed for you to put on the ground for the chickens, I don't know about mixing it in with their feed a little bit every now and then, but as far as just picking it up and taking dust baths with diatomaceous earth, that's not a good idea, folks. That's not a good idea because, like I said, it's not, you go out there, you'll be breathing it while they're picking it up, and they'll be breathing it, and you don't want them breathing that. Anyway, I hope this helps somebody, and I'll do another video soon, and thank you for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye-bye.